What's up, family? It's me, your boy, your urban sports guru. I just want to holler at y'all real quick. Instagram, thank you for the like, follow. Make sure you hit YouTube, hit the likes, hit the subscribe. I want to hit y'all real quick about Isaiah Thomas signing with the Denver Nuggets. And I touched on this a bit on the Instagram. I just want to hit on it further. I feel sorry for the brother, and I feel sorry for him because he had an MVP caliber season just, 2 years ago. But the thing is, Isaiah Thomas is only 5'9", and Danny Ainge did not want to pay $200 million max contract to a guy who's only 5'9". The reality is Isaiah Thomas is not good enough to be as good as he was. He maxed out in his potential, as good as he was. He's not good enough to be the number one player on the championship team, and that's who you pay those kind of dollars to. Even with that being said, where Isaiah's coming from when he's looking at other point guards, Kyle Lowry, making the kind of money from 3 years, 88 million he signed for, what John Wall signed for, who he beat in the playoffs. The fact that he's beating these guys and outperforming them, they aren't the best players on the championship squad either, but they're getting paid like it. They're getting paid like it. So I feel for him. Those other brothers got ahead, and he just unfortunately has not. I think Isaiah possibly could be the second best player on the championship team, definitely a third best player. It's just that when you pay that guy third best player and you're paying him 150, 200, unless you got a team like the Warriors where guys are willing to settle and give up some bread, it's going to be really difficult. Look at what Houston's going through. They're paying Chris Paul money. They got to pay Clint Capella a bunch of money to be the third best guy. And you lost Trevor Ariza. You lost Mama Mute. If you get Carmelo Anthony, he's going to come cheap because OKC's going to have to buy, or whoever trades for him is going to have to buy him out. You know, I mean, it's a fucked up situation for him, and I feel for him because he really maxed out. What he did in Boston was reminiscent to me of what Allen Iverson did with the Sixers. You take one guy and make him like a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Where he could just take as many shots as he wants, who's talented, and you put a bunch of tough-minded defensive guys around him, and they just grind it out in the Eastern Conference. And that's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what happened. They just went against, a super team with LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. You can't beat a super team. Not with that. Um, and now he's going to Denver. I have reservations on how that's going to work, given the fact of they have such a nice young nucleus with Gary Harris Jr., Murray, the Kentucky kid. Y'all know how I feel about Michael Porter Jr., but Lord knows what he's going to be able to give him this year. He's not playing in the Summer League. Um, Joke is very, very good. You know, when you put a veteran guy who's looking to up his stock so he can get paid around these young kids who have built and gelled together, I don't know how that's going to fit. If he comes in just want to be a good veteran guy, that's one thing. It could work very well. But if he's coming in trying to get the money back that he missed out on, that's going to be a problem for that team. A big fucking problem. They're going to end up fucking up because of that. And it's sad to me because he got fucked over. Sad to me because he got fucked over. And he's trying to get his money back. Sad to me because they have a nice young nucleus. So if he comes in, he doesn't have the right intentions, that could set them back a year. And I don't want to see that. Because the Western Conference is just so stacked as is. You can't be wasting no time in development like that. You can't. Because even as they're ascending, there are other teams who are ascending, they better not let past them. Dallas, if this kid Luka Doncic look good, they could be moving upwards. Phoenix, y'all know how I feel about Phoenix. They're moving upward, and quiet is kept. I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. But the Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, now Marvin Bagley, I'm a big Buddy Hield fan still, they could be ascending. So they can't miss a whole year in their growth because of IT and his issues. So those are my reservations about that signing. I wish Isaiah Thomas the best. I truly do, because he did get fucked over because he's not 6'5". But I wish him the best. God bless him. That's my piece. Guru. Salute.